Welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I am Carly.
And I'm Maddie.
So if it sounds a little weird this week, Maddie is zooming in because she had a cute little exposure to someone who has COVID. So you know what? She's playing it safe. She's zooming in. She's feeling 100% fine, right?
I'm chilling. I am chilling.
She actually looks like she's living the life right now. She's shoving pizza down her gullet and has coffee in her mug and is just chilling at home.
It's a latte.
Oh, a latte, you fancy little bitch. All right. Let's start this podcast by saying, if you know someone who has had COVID within the past week, raise your hand. It is psychotic right now. So we are just here to distract you from the outside world for the next 45 minutes and just zone out and enjoy. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. No, I'm just kidding. I truly believe that this is the end and that we're coming to the end. But you know what? Right now it's going to get a little chaotic, and I hope that we can all just kind of move forward and do the damn thing. Keep living our lives. Support each other and just get through the rest of these scary times. We've all been on high alert mode for years now, which is crazy. Every time you have an exposure, do you think about how nervous you are in your body? Even though this specific variant is a little bit less intense for some, you still have that initial panic of oh my God, I was exposed, which is so crazy to think about that. This is what our lives are at the moment. I literally just told everyone to forget about it, and this is what I know.
Here you are.
Anyways, Maddie, you want to describe what the podcast is about?
Yes. So if this is your first time and you made it through Carly's random rant, our podcast is a health at all sizes and inclusivity podcast for anyone in the fitness industry to make sure that you feel comfortable doing anything, anytime, anywhere, and kind of break the stigmas about diet culture as well.
Yeah, break those stigmas.
Break them.
Break them, baby. Well, yeah, that's what we're here for, and we're here to continue that on in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year.
We hope everyone had a wonderful, stress-free, happy, and healthy holiday. And now we are just cruising right in to the first week of 2022. How does it feel for you, Mads?
The first week of 2022?
Yeah.
I've had better weeks. I've been pretty bored, not gonna lie. I've upped my Scrabble game pretty high. I got a 63-point word the other day.
She's told everyone.
68, sorry. Was it 68? 66.
66-point word.
It was Apex, if any of you guys were wondering.
Apex. Can you use it in a sentence?
No. Apex isn't Apex it's the peak of something?
Yeah. I just wanted to see if you knew the word that you were using.
I know the word, but I just haven't spoken science in a little while. I feel like that's science, right?
Yeah, some way. After watching The Alpinist, that's the Apex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
That documentary, if anyone hasn't watched it yet, it is. Have you seen Free Solo, Carly?
No.
Did you watch it?
No. Joe and I watched 14 Peaks the other night, and it was about this guy who climbed the tallest mountains in the world. They're all over 80,000 meters. 8,000? 8,000 meters.
Curly's I have no idea.
I think it's 80,000 meters. That sounds like a lot, though. I don't know. It's not 8,000 meters. No, it is. Okay, I don't know. It's one of the other.
80,000 feet?
Maybe. I don't know. It was Mount Everest. It's Mount Everest. So it's 6 miles vertical.
So it's definitely not 8,000 because I think 8,000 is not that much.
So it must have been 80,000.
My point is the guy from Free Solo. If you haven't watched Free Solo, you and Joe should. Has Hurley watched Free Solo?
I have not. I want to, though.
It's really good. But Free Solo, the guy from it got interviewed on The Alpinist.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He was one of
He
those
was
guys.
the one. He was the guy that was Nick's walking around me telling me I'm screaming, and like I am screaming because we are live on a podcast right now.
Imagine.
There are very few things that piss me off more than when people tell me I'm talking too long.
Hey, Nick, want to jump on in?
He can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I looked it up. It's 8,849 meters. So not 80,000. So yeah, we watched Alpinist the other night, and then we told Maddie and Nick to watch it. So if you want to watch something absolutely wild that will keep your heart pumping the entire documentary, watch it.
Oh, definitely watch it. It was so good. And I would say it's not sad. It's like scary. Like I kept looking away because if you guys don't know what free soloing is, it's when people climb mountain peaks without like ropes or anything. So it's just like them using their hands and feet.
And it's just them. They're solo.
And if you fall, the chances of you dying is very high because you're so high up.
Probably like 90%.
Yeah.
Unless you release your inhibitions and feel the rain on your skin, then maybe your chance of survival is higher. But do I have any Dexter fans here? Hurley, Dexter fan? No?
No, sorry.
Okay.
I've never seen it. I mean, I can't say I'm a fan.
I don't like Dexter either.
What?
I watched like 3 seasons of it. Nick, either be on a podcast or leave me alone. But you have to pick one. Stop looking at me. Every time you look at me, I think you're either silently telling me to shut the fuck up or you want to be on the podcast.
This is going well.
Neither.
Okay, perfect. Dexter.
It's too violent.
Okay, it is, but it's not. So Dexter is like, for those of you who haven't watched it, it's about a serial killer who only kills serial killers. So basically he's like a vigilante. He's like a good guy because he's eliminating the bad people in the world. So think of how many.
That's how you want to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, he has his own issues because he needs to kill people, but he chooses to kill the bad people. So Dexter ended years ago. Like the one on Netflix ended years ago. There's a new season out called like New Blood. And Joe and I, last night, my heart rate, it took me over an hour to fall asleep. And it usually takes me 5 minutes because my heart rate had to come down from this like very high state that it was in for the entire episode. So,
was it stressful?
Yeah, it was really stressful. And then I was like, I put on The Office and I was like, I need to laugh. I need to laugh. I was like,
I can't watch shit like that. It's too dark.
And we thought that was going to be the season finale. It was not. It's going to keep going. So I'm like, have another week of anxiety ahead of me, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Have you watched Yellowstone yet?
No, everyone's been telling me to watch it.
I tried. I couldn't get into it.
Joe, I fell asleep 5 minutes in. Joe watched the whole first episode.
I feel like I'm not giving it enough of a chance.
Yeah.
However,
well, you got a couple more days ahead of you, so buckle up. Try it out again.
I know.
Well, I wanted to be the first to tell everyone about all of my goals going into the new year because I feel like we have had so many things on this podcast where we are like, oh, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. And then we never like actually like check back in. But like, I am telling you, I am for real this time. So I made this thing 31 days of January. Well, how I decided to look at my goals this year, and Maddie, feel free to chime in whenever. How I decided to look at my goals this year was breaking them down month by month to attack them in that way. Because when I look up, like, I want to give up Starbucks for the year, that sounds like a very scary goal to me because I'm like, no, but I love Starbucks. And what if I want to treat myself on my birthday? And what if I want to do this? And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
your drink's free on your birthday.
No, I know. But, but if I like take a look and break things down. Like I keep saying I want to eat healthier. What does that mean? You know, I keep saying that I want to exercise, like strength train more. What does that mean? I want to read more. What does that mean? So what I did.
You do? You want to read?
Yeah, what did I do?
I know you read like a book during quarantine.
I read 50 pages of a book last night. I like started. So
hey,
so I'm taking this month by month now, and I'm taking all these big goals and making it into small daily changes that I'm looking to add into my schedule. I'm not trying to subtract anything. I'm not saying like I need, besides the Starbucks, I'm not saying I need to cut out like sweets. I'm not saying I need to cut out carbs or dairy or anything, but I'm looking to add in stuff. So besides the no Starbucks, which this is a hard one for me because I'm a hoe for Starbucks. And I said that in my spin class this morning, and I'm fully expecting to get an email being like, that's inappropriate. You know
Probably.
what? Whatever. I'm a hoe for Starbucks. I'll say it over and over and over again. Here I am drinking Tate. So
well, it's like I am not buying hot chocolate or matcha anymore in 2022.
I already had a matcha today, but I needed another. Anyways.
Well,
for every successful day I don't drink Starbucks, I'm transferring $10 into my savings account, which is like, think about it. At the end of the month, I'd have $310, which is like exciting.
Well, not of every month, not of February. There's only 28 days in February.
You're right. Also, I decided to do dry January because I just feel like my body needs a reset after the holidays. I had a lot of fun. I went a little balls to the wall. I never like took it out of control, but I just like I just want to cut out alcohol. And I'm kind of like you said, I'm on like sober TikTok for some reason, where like everyone keeps talking about how amazing they feel cutting alcohol out of their life. And I'm like,
I feel like TikTok's like trying to tell me something, even though like I don't drink that often. Every single person on my feed is like talking about how they stopped drinking and how amazing they feel. And I'm like, no, I feel amazing when I don't drink. Like I do, but I also do love wine. Like life is just about balance.
Like you love the taste of it.
Yeah, I like the taste of it. I'm not doing dry January.
Maddie's like, let me make that very clear. I'm not doing dry January. And then I also like said, eat at least one serving of fruits and veggies every day, move your body daily, whether that means a walk with Duke or working out, and then finish a book by the end of the month. Then for each day, I have a list with check marks next to it, like no Starbucks, check or no alcohol, check or X. And then when you take it day by day, check by check, it doesn't seem as intimidating as like giving up Starbucks for the year.
No, I feel like that's true. And I also have seen a lot of things on social media from dietitians and just like a lot of people in the fitness industry. And it's like, if you are like, oh my God, I need like a hard reset, like in January, and all you do is eat salads and eat clean and cut out every single thing that you basically enjoy. And then February is going to look a lot different, because after January of you restricting, then February might look like all the things that you're trying to cut out come back in like in a vengeance. And what it should really look like is, okay, like I have balance every single day. Maybe I have, a few indulgent meals each week, but it's not every meal.
Exactly.
And
you can add in the good without subtracting all of the bad.
Yes.
And that's, you have so much more to gain from that instead of losing things. Like,
no, I was just like munching on pizza, and I
that's
had
okay.
that pizza on New Year's Eve. So I'm like,
that's okay. But I get that, because I used to be kind of like an all or nothing kind of person. Like if I was going to try a diet out, I used to go all in, but like then it wasn't sustainable for me. I find like yesterday I had a bowl of strawberries and I had asparagus and I ate my fruit and veggie servings. What? What? Why are you laughing?
Because honestly, for you, that's huge. For any normal person that eats 3 meals a day, that's
I know.
Pretty
I'm
usual.
not proud of it, but like what I've noticed since I've started actually keeping track of if I am eating fruits and vegetables every day, I severely lacked on eating fruit. I eat vegetables every day. fruit though, that has been a tough one for me to like really get back into my diet. So I had my mom pick up apples for me at the grocery store. I was like, Mom, can you give me some apples?
Mom. Mom's grocery shopping.
I could easily go to the grocery store and pick up apples. But Colleen's a saint and she was going and she was getting me some. So
I know I guess I don't eat that many fruits either, but I'm more of a veggie gal anyways though. I'd much rather eat vegetables.
yeah. I also didn't juice. I juiced.
Wow. I know Carly wanted to get me a juicer for Christmas.
I got you one. Like, yesterday at BJ's. Mom and Dad. Right. No, I have one. It goes right on your counter. It's a lot smaller than the other one.
Why did you buy me one?
Well, I bought it because it said self-cleaning, and it's not self-cleaning. It's a lot of cleaning still, but it's dishwasher safe.
It's for me?
I don't want it.
Why'd you buy it? I'm so confused.
So yesterday, let me break this down. Yesterday, Joe and I were at the space working out, and Mom and Dad sent me a picture at BJ's of a self-cleaning juicer as seen on TV. And I was like, I'm in. You son of a bitch. I'm in. So
how much was it?
$80.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, do you want to buy it off me?
Well, you can just give it to me if you want. You don't have to. I want to buy it. You were just gonna give it to me at first. I'll just take it.
Well, I was like, so I decided that it definitely was pulpier than the other juicer I have. It was easier to clean. You can stick it in the dishwasher, but I tried it out yesterday and I was like, I still had to double strain it, like same exact as my other juicer. And I was like, I'll just give it to Maddie. And Mom's like, well, make her buy it off you. And I was like, I'll just give it to her.
Okay, Mom, choosing violence against me.
No, I mean, I bought it because I thought I was going to keep it, but Mom's like,
why would you buy it though? You have a gorgeous juicer.
I literally have a $300 juicer and I just bought an $80 one because it said self-cleaning.
It's like one of the nicest juicers ever.
However, it is not self-cleaning. It is a pain in the ass to clean. Joe yelled at me. He's like, I bought you that other juicer. And I was like, I know.
I'll buy it off of you, but you used it once, so it decreased in value by like $15.
That's fine.
It's like a car. Once you drive it off the lot, it decreases in price.
It's fine. It's all yours, but it's cute and it's little and it fits on the counter space and it's like just enough where you can like put a glass under it and like make one glass and then like run it through the dishwasher, or you could juice for the week. What are you looking at, Nick?
Nick keeps looking at me and making me self-conscious.
Get him on the podcast. Bring him on.
Come here. Nick, now.
Nick, come.
Come here. Come here. Come on. I'll just stick a pot in your ear and then you're on it.
All right. I'd like to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Nicholas, Maddie's boyfriend, who is a star on this podcast because he is brought up almost every single week. And finally, you all have the chance to meet him. So, Nick, tell us your top 5 favorite things about Maddie.
Oh, my God. I love this podcast.
We can't hear you, Nick.
Come here. Yeah.
But you have to tell us your top 5 favorite things about Maddie.
You don't need this.
I'm just trying to do some work.
Welcome. We are so happy to have you.
Pleasure to be here. Well, I'll tell you what's not in my top 5.
Okay. You can start with that. He's choosing violence, everyone.
We'll start off with volume control. It's really there a lot of the time.
Volume control, okay.
Okay, here's the thing, though.
That's one.
Every single day that we've been trapped in this home together, I've had to look at him and then be like, you're screaming. Because he'll be on the phone or just talking to me or telling me a story. He's like, so today at work, I'm like.
No, I get it. When you're telling a story, you get very amped up and the volume seems to escalate.
Oh, so you do it. It's fine.
I think in your case, maybe a little higher than most, but.
All right. I love this. This is like couples therapy. What else?
All right, what's that other thing that you don't like about me?
You know what? We won't go there. I just wanted to throw that one out there.
The other one.
All right, Carly. Next question.
What are your
Listen, anything you like about me.
What are your 5 favorite things about Maddie?
Sheesh.
I would just say 2.
All right, my 2 favorite things about Maddie. Let's see. Oh, there's just so many.
She's a mustache off.
She is very compassionate.
Oh,
She cares more about other people probably than herself.
yes, that is true.
So, which is a good thing and a bad thing sometimes. Sometimes it's a very
Blessing and a curse.
sometimes it's a very bad thing.
No. Sometimes it causes major stress.
It's more a good thing.
Yeah. What's your second?
I'm just gonna give you one because you can't top that one.
Okay. Well.
And my good looks.
Listen, I'm the guest. I make the rules here, okay?
Oh.
I should be asking you guys the questions.
Okay. Go ahead.
What is your top 3 favorite things about Maddie?
Oh my god, this is actually crazy because I was wondering the other day what Carly liked about me.
Oh, let's hear it.
That's what you were wondering?
And I was sitting there and I was like, I wonder if Carly had something nice to say, what it would be to me.
Wow. That's really sad that you were thinking about that in your spirit.
I'm just like wondering.
So tell us.
I agree with you with the compassionate. She is very compassionate. Maddie is really good at maintaining connections with people. Maddie talks to people from years ago that she's like worked with for like 3 shifts, and she's like, no, that's like my really good friend. And you're like, oh my God. So like what?
She knows the random homeless guy on the corner.
Yeah.
Walks by him and good old pals.
Yeah. No, Maddie, she knows the people in the Starbucks drive-through line. She knows the people at Dunkin'. Maddie is very good at maintaining connections and like being very genuine about them. It's not fake. Maddie's very genuine. I also love that Maddie used to not be sensitive. She has really come into her sensitive side. Let me tell you why. I used to be the sensitive one, believe this or not. Like I used to be not the logical, like more of the like emotion first one. But like we'd be at the movies and I'd be like sobbing during a movie and she'd look over and be like, "Are you crying? Why are you crying?" And I'd be like literally in hysterics. But like Maddie has really like softened up and like become a lot more sensitive and like allows herself to feel all of the feelings, and I appreciate that.
I didn't realize you used to be so hardcore.
She was. Yeah. Maddie was like literally so like intense. Me and my mom would be like sobbing. Now I'm like the ruthless bitch, you know?
Are you choking up right now talking about it?
I know, are you okay?
No. Why? Is Maddie choking up?
No.
That was the nicest thing I've ever said.
I know. Thanks, Carly.
That was a.
Do you want me to say my favorite things about you?
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
I wasn't going to.
I'm just here to bring you 2 together. That's all.
Was that literally the only reason why you came on the podcast?
Well, no, you kind of forced me to come over here, but I'm here, so we're having fun.
A quick question that is pretty much user submitted based on listener submitted. So like
I'm gonna blow my nose.
When can you take the AirPod out? No. Like you? Do you not want to listen to that?
Okay, I want to know, was it for him?
Yeah, the question is for him.
Oh.
Come back.
All right, I'm back.
The question for you is when
yeah, like a soft and mushy question. I'm not. All right, what is it?
It's not soft and mushy. It's gonna piss you off.
Yeah. No. When?
Oh, great.
So, when we're starting the question with when, where do you think that's gonna go?
No comment.
So,
We just need to know, is it within 2022? Joe told me it was for me.
we knew that though.
I'm so happy for you and Joe.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
He said, imagine if... What?
Why is he giving you a timeline? That's not fair.
No, he just said, I mean, he said 3 months after we move in together, like that any time after that is fair game. And he said probably within 2022. I'm like, what?
It's a big.
I'm just saying, if my TikTok for you page is right, my TikTok for you page, every single like, only made 4 of these. The one on your For You page is going to happen in 2022.
Another week has gone by, and another week has been talking about an engagement.
I wasn't the only one that brought it up the other day, though. Your own sister.
It's coming at me from all angles now. I just can't escape it. I walk out to my car. Our neighbor's like, "Is today the day?" Like,
No, but I need you to know. So the other day, Joe and I were at dinner for Christmas. He took me into Boston and took me to a really nice dinner, which was so nice. And I'm telling the listeners, you guys know the story.
Yes.
I asked him earlier on in the day, like, I really want to get my nails done. And he goes, it's not a necessity. AKA, he's not proposing. I was like, shocker. That's fine. Anyways, I'm like, wasn't expecting you to.
Putting it lightly, not a necessity. Thank you. I know you're not proposing.
Yeah, I was like, sick. Cool. So we were sitting at Davio's and he grabs my hand and he had just said like 2022, his goal is to like get engaged and all this stuff. And I was like, okay. And so he grabs my hand and he's like looking at my nails and he's like, I really wish you got your nails done. And then he stands up, puts his hand in his pocket, stands next to me and goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I was literally like, my heart dropped. I was like, this isn't happening in a restaurant in Boston in the dead of winter. Like I was like almost angry because that's
although you did look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I don't think that's where I want it to happen at Davio's on a Thursday night, December 30th, 2 nights before or a night before New Year's Eve. I'll tell you my ideal. You know my ideal.
I know your ideal. Tell us.
Okay. So I want it to be on a beach, just the two of us. Hire a professional photographer to hide in the bushes or in a sand dune. I don't know. If you don't though, I don't know.
Just a guy buried in the sand.
Yeah, just a camera like sticking out to click. And then just the two of us, like maybe around like sunset. I don't know, not to be particular. On the and then I want Duke to be with us, obviously. Like, and I almost want like a sign that says like, Daddy, will you marry, or Mommy, will you marry Daddy, or something like that.
He's not Daddy.
Or like, Mommy, will you marry Joe? Because he knows him as Joe. I've always wanted, or like Duke bringing the ring to me in a little box.
Yeah,
like,
he'll eat that.
Yeah, prancing
that would
towards me.
never happen.
And then I want to go back to like a party with all my friends and family there.
Yeah. That's a good call.
Nick is taking notes. I can see him like looking away and being like, that's a good idea, Car.
No, I was just thinking about how the whole thing would play out if you put the ring in Duke's mouth. You'd probably swallow it and then you'd be taking it out of his shit. That's where I went with it.
All right. So kind, fun, flirty.
Joe should be taking notes then if he listens to this episode.
I know.
He usually doesn't.
Wrote out the whole plan for him.
I did write out the whole plan for him. So
I'm not telling Nick anything.
You just tell him to propose every day.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh my God. I was like, he just pretended to get up and like start to kneel. That would have been perfect. If you did it on the podcast, that would have been kind of cute and romantic. So Nick, have you ever won a game of Scrabble while you've been in quarantine with Maddie?
I have not. The first game we played, I lost by a respectable amount, 20, 30 points.
Yikes.
And then I was on track to win the second time, and then she somehow got a 65-point word. So
you got to be better than that.
My chances were so I was like, yes, I'm doing so well. My words are so elaborate. Mind you, they're just like 4.
Apex. It gets you every time.
That's me with the old Apex. 65 letter, 65.1.
What is your second favorite game for you two to play at home?
We have only played Scrabble.
Scrabble is the first one. When we play a second one, let's...
Well, Maddie loves telestrations.
I do love telestrations, but with two people, it wouldn't be that fun.
No, and you said that when you were at home, it wasn't as fun to be around, like not be around everyone.
No, so Carly and like all our friends were able to hang out the other night, and they were all together, and they're like, Maddie, cue it up. And I'm just laying in bed playing. Nick's like, no, I don't even want to play. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, this isn't even funny. And I'm like trying to picture everyone laughing together without me. And
yeah,
I'm
we
like,
were all crying laughing.
and
Sorry.
I was sad.
Sorry.
And I ended the game and I was like, this isn't fun for me anymore.
Yeah.
It's just sad. But yeah. We're thriving over here.
Do you guys have any goals as a couple going into the new year besides getting engaged?
So honestly, no. Getting engaged is my only goal.
The only thing that matters, I guess.
No. I'm making this goal for us right now, but it's always kind of been a goal for us in the past like month. We're working out more consistently.
Cool.
Because
almost passed away from a workout today. But
yeah. We did half of a Murph, and
explain what a Murph is to everyone.
I beat him. Murph.
The death stare he's giving you right now. That's like that is.
I'm intensely listening.
That was worse than Duke's side eye. That was literally like so intense.
Evil.
Duke's side eye is the best thing ever.
Murph is something from CrossFit, and it's all body weight. So a full Murph is you run a mile, you do 300 air squats, you do 200 push-ups,
100 pull-ups.
100 pull-ups. But we did half a mile run, 150 squats. Division's hard.
100.
Half of what she just said.
Wait, so did you do it in sections, like run half a mile and then like, or you just did 150 squats, then 100 push-ups, then 50 pull-ups?
We both did it in sections. I don't know how you were breaking it up, but
I just kind of went until I almost failure.
Okay.
Then I would switch.
I did it by like divided by 5. I did everything divided by 5.
The smart way to do it. Because by the end, I could not physically do a push-up a pull-up without getting some momentum.
So I did like 20 push-ups or 30 squats, 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, but I did the push-ups first, the squats, and then the pull-ups.
Yeah, she did it by 2 minutes.
Are you allowed to rearrange it like that?
Yeah. You don't have to go like in any order. You just have to do it. Well, the runs are in order, but you don't have to do it in any other order.
The weighted vest, thinking I was going to do it with the weighted vest on, and then about halfway through, I was just staring at the weighted vest on the ground, and I was like, "Thank God I did not put that thing."
Yeah, no, that thing gets real heavy real quick. I just tried to put it on the other day, and I was like, almost failed.
Meanwhile, okay, I have a funny story. So we did a Christmas Eve circuit, and we pretty much
I did not want to work out. And I said, under no circumstances am I working out in this Christmas Eve circuit. Guess who got dragged into working out? Because someone didn't show up for their partner.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating.
So, but I have a funny story. So we guilted Joe into coming.
Yeah.
And Nick as well. So they were partners. But we did these things, like we have rings, like wooden rings, like for that gymnasts use. Joe did provide these to the gym. We would have never bought them, but they're nice to have.
Yeah, they are.
So we do we have people like set up underneath them and like do pull-ups, like mimic a pull-up.
But with their feet on the ground?
On the ground. Yeah. So it's like helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking around. This is before, like me and Carly split the class. So Carly worked out for half. I worked out for half. But Joe and Nick happened to be at the station with the wooden rings, and like one partner was doing one thing, one partner was doing something else. And I'm like walking by, and Joe is like suspended in the air. His legs are like out in front of him, and he's like just doing hanging like pull-ups with his legs vertical, and I literally was like,
Joe's like completely inverted, like pull-ups.
Yeah.
and everyone's watching him. Like, I'm not kidding. I look around the whole room and everyone's like working out and like looking at him like, who is this creature?
We're all like, sick, you hardo. Like, it's a Christmas Eve circuit. Like, we're just trying to wait for Santa tonight, and you're over there doing circus tricks.
There are friends and families here, okay?
Yeah.
And I went up to him and I looked at Nick and I go, are you going to do that?
Maddie's like, keep up.
I was like, Nick.
I was like, yeah, I could.
Nick proceeded to do 1 rep.
Just see if I could do it.
He could do it. Nick is very fit and strong. Joe.
But no, not really. It's a Joe. Joe's like hanging from the ceiling doing pull-ups.
Joe is a
when
specimen.
He does yoga.
Yeah, Joe was doing yoga yesterday, and he was holding a headstand and tapping his toes down, like to get into the obliques, like on either side of his arms. And I sent a video of him doing it to like our friend group, and everyone's like, "What's he doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, just yoga, like yoga, but the way that Joe does it."
He is addicted to fitness. That's like one thing I couldn't honestly say.
He loves it. He loves it. He lives it. He laughs it. So Maddie and Nick, I want you to go through and tell me 3 of your personal goals for January. Not resolutions, but goals.
Yeah. Resolutions are no longer a thing because when you set a resolution, you just are setting yourself up for
failure
or disappointment. So my goal is to use the calendar that I was gifted for Christmas from Colleen.
Did you open it today?
I wrote in it today. So
we're so proud.
Guys, first week, starting off strong. Can't wait to not do it. Remember that time I was like, I'm gonna journal every day and make my bed. I've yet to open up the journal. And I said that like 6 months ago. It's still there.
Yeah.
Empty. I want to put my like mental health and physical health more on the forefront. So like prioritizing me working out and not even working out, moving my body, but also taking proper rest days. So like not getting into a cycle where I'm like aggressively working out every day.
Yeah.
So
like the summer of berries.
Oh, that was bad. We've talked about how toxic that was in my life, but that was really bad. It was bad. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, berries 5 times a week plus a double here and there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Idiot. Not a good idea. how to create an exercise addiction / toxic exercise relationship. And then also I just want to make sure that I be a good and supportive friend to and partner and family member, sister. Like I want to make sure that I'm showing up for the people that I want to show up for in my life and not like putting that on the back burner because I'm busy with work and everything. So
true.
Pretty good.
Thanks. What's yours?
Mine are not quite elaborate as that. But...
Nick's like work out, make money, eat.
Pretty much just survive. No, I wanna maybe this one's probably like everyone wants to do. Just drink more water. I feel like I'm getting headaches constantly.
Yeah.
So definitely try to drink more water. I want to work out at least 3 times a week, whether it's run, lift weights, yoga, just do something 3 times a week.
Yoga.
I've never done yoga.
You've never done yoga.
You should try it.
Won't my body do anything? She's already trying to crush my goals.
Yeah.
Can you believe this? God forbid I say yoga and she laughs in my face.
I know. You should try yoga with Joe sometime.
All right, fine. I'll do Pilates.
Get you on the Megaformer.
My third
The
one.
Megaformer?
I mean the Reformer.
I just laughed because I didn't know what you were saying.
Keep going. Keep going.
My third one is plan things in advance, whether like a vacation or.
Wow.
I'm very on the whim kind of person.
Yes,
and
we know.
Sometimes it comes back to bite you financially and planning wise. So
Financially or just like getting like chewed out by me.
Chewed out for like the anniversary.
No, he did good.
Wait, what do you mean chewed up?
Oh God. I'm just kidding.
Please do tell, Carly.
No. Listen to a podcast episode. It's fine.
I don't think.
We'll have to discuss this after.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. They had a great anniversary.
Our listeners submitted some goals and we posted them on our story to see if people agreed or disagreed, or it was just not part of their goals for 2022. So the first one, and I think this can be applied to any kind of workout.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying spin classes, going to more spin classes with different instructors.
Yes.
I completely agree. I think I need to broaden my horizons, especially with like
outside of me.
Yes. Well, your schedule just works often enough because I can go on Saturdays.
Yeah.
But when I do start taking other people's classes, I'm like, oh my God, these people are so amazing. Why don't I try to fit this in my schedule more often?
I agree. Nick,
How
what about you?
I completely just zoned out after you just said.
Never mind. 64.
What about you, Hurley? Spin classes, trying different instructors.
I've never done a spin class before, so I guess I'll have to start.
How about I'll come to one of your shows this month if you come to one of my spin classes.
Deal. Let's do it.
How would you feel if I bought a Peloton?
I would probably disown you as Duke's uncle.
I'm gonna throw the nephew in my face like that.
Yeah.
So mean.
Well, go ahead.
64 votes for me too. 8 votes for spin isn't for me.
To be consistent when working out and hold myself accountable. So I was all in with this. Same here. Some people said not a priority because maybe they already have that workout routine. So I didn't want to say not a priority because either they already have, like Joe doesn't really need to hold himself accountable. He already works out 75 times a week and is fine. But like some people need that like extra push to hold themselves accountable and to keep going. So that was like definitely on my like move your body every day type of goal.
I completely agree. And just a quick plug, Built by Byron is offering monthly packages and personal training packages for people that feel like they need more accountability. We are offering that this month. So
we still also have our on-demand platform, and it's right now a 7-day free trial before committing.
Hop on there, builtbybyron.com.
Hurley, what about you? Holding yourself accountable?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say.
Yeah.
I have such a crazy schedule that I can't.
Yeah, like when are you supposed to work out?
Yeah.
Have you ever like mapped out your month schedule and figured out like what times would work for you?
No, I probably should though.
If you ever need help, I got you.
Really? Me and you both. I probably should too, but I don't.
The next one is no alcohol. Oh wait, did I say 75?
75.
For same here. 3. There's a slight delay. And 3 for not a priority. No alcohol in January. 33 people are saying same here. So let's go. 51 said not for me. Maddie and Nick, not for you. Hurley.
Yeah, as a DJ, I don't know if I can do that to myself.
You'd probably feel immaculate waking up the next morning. But like also, sometimes you need that extra juice to get the blood flowing and to get into your vibe, right?
Yeah, I mean, I always make sure not to overdo it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can rock with just a Red Bull.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
definitely need some kind of energy
confidence
push.
Yeah, confidence push.
Red Bull.
I literally can't do Red Bull anymore. I've gotten too many panic attacks from it. So
I've never drank a Red Bull in my life.
You haven't? I didn't.
It tastes like lighter fluid.
No, I love
Wait,
the
how do you know how it tastes like if you've never drank it before?
I know, exactly.
I've had a vodka Red Bull. I've never finished it. Like I've had sips of it and I've never been like.
See, I love the taste of Red Bull. I wish it didn't give you energy.
Red Bull is delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maddie, you should try watermelon Red Bull.
Ooh.
It's incredible.
I've never
think
tried
I would
that.
like. I don't. It tastes so artificial to me.
She won't drink a Red Bull, but she'll drink 15 espresso shots a day.
Yeah, literally worse than a Red Bull.
It balances out, I guess.
So cutting out Starbucks. 45 people said saving that money, and then 35 said I need it. Are you guys needing it?
I don't know.
We have a coffee machine.
I'd love to do it, but I love a good cold brew from Starbucks.
Says Nick.
He's like, I love the rush of going through the drive-through.
No, says Nick, who literally the other day was like, "We're gonna budget," and then I walk in today and he's shopping for new ski goggles, and I'm like, "That's funny. We said we were gonna budget."
We all have our own things to budget on. Just not willing to compromise on coffee and ski goggles.
Oh my gosh. Hurley,
I'll save. I'm saving.
every day you don't do it, transfer $10 into your savings account and you'll feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
I got like $80 worth of Starbucks gift cards, so
Oh, really?
yeah, I'm gonna ride with that for a while. Although I've been buying like everyone I know Starbucks. Like if I go to Starbucks, I'm like, "Oh, do you want Starbucks?" And like buy Nick Starbucks, Mom Starbucks, you Starbucks.
I did spend $140 on Starbucks last month, so it's probably a good thing to maybe cut back on.
Yeah, honestly, saving, it's like easy money that you can save. Eating fruits and veggies servings every day. Can you tell that I submitted my goals? So many people said yes. I wrote no need to because some people probably already do that like a normal person. But yeah, we had 80 people. We had 80 people say yes and 4 people say no need to.
I know my friend, one of my friends that voted, and she will know who she is, said no need to because she won't, and she does not.
Is that your roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at. Hurley, what about you?
I got to work on my fruit game, just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Guys, fruit is important, but vegetables are more important.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, that's what I
got that
normally
checked
eat.
off.
Yeah, I eat vegetables every day. If I don't eat a vegetable in a day, like it's been a bad day.
They
Usu-
have so many good vitamins and nutrients and stuff. Veggies do.
Vegetables you can just incorporate like your dinners or lunches. A fruit is like you have to.
Go out of your way.
It's a snack. Yeah, it's like
Oh, I
you
love
have to just plan out. I'm gonna eat an apple for a snack. Like
Yeah. My mom cut
So
up a bowl
hard.
of strawberries yesterday and comes in my room and shoves them in my face and goes, "Eat your fruit serving today." And I was like, okay, but
What's gonna happen when you move out?
I was like, I don't know. Joe's definitely not going to do that for me. Actually, he might because he said that he wants me to cut back on my sugar consumption. And I was like, I'm not cutting anything out, homeboy. I'm only adding in the good. And he's like, I just want you to live forever. And I was like, I don't think I even want to live forever. I think...
Oh boy.
No, I meant like I don't want to live till like 500 and have
Carly,
foam.
how you doing? Are you okay?
No, I just meant if all my friends are gone in 87 years, I also want to be with them and gone.
All right, moving on.
Anyways,
Does no one I have dark
No,
humor.
I'm kidding.
80 for yes, 4 votes for no need.
I have a
Finish up.
dark sense of humor, I found out today. Maddie goes, today? Yeah, today.
Today?
Finish one book a month. So 12 books a year. Hurley?
I gotta start first, giving myself a month. Yeah, I mean I can try.
We can do a book club type thing. I'll post the
Yeah.
books that I read and suggest them.
Okay.
Just all short,
Verity.
short,
Hurley, read Verity. It is
Verity.
so
I don't know if
good.
he'd like that. It's very good. Or The Silent
It's really
Patient.
good.
Those are both really like suspicious and
Really
good. Maddie, are you all in for one book a month?
Sure.
Mick?
That's definitely not.
Nick, I have the book Dynasty. Do you hear about that? It's
Oh,
about the Patriots.
book, yeah. No, I don't think I'm even gonna try. It's just gonna be a no.
Okay.
It's just not gonna happen.
55 people said count me in or no, 56. We just had a new vote. Said count me in and 20 people said sticking to TikTok, which is Totally fine. No judgment. Love a good TikTok sesh. And then someone said to get up and stretch every morning, as well as working on my way to 100 sit-ups a day. And I said, inspired to join or not for me.
Sure. That sounds fun.
Oh my gosh, your boyfriend's on camera, Kyle.
Kyle!
Kyle came in the room. Kyle and Nick are really good friends, so that's why I said that. I don't know. All right, so to get up and stretch every morning, as well as work my way up to 100 sit-ups a day. 40 people were inspired to join. 20 people said not to me. What about you, Hurley? Can you do 100 sit-ups a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Okay. Starting
Remember
today.
the sit-up challenge in like elementary school?
The
I think
sit-up
we
challenge.
probably did 100 there.
Oh, I beat out all the
Up.
boys in that.
Down.
I was so proud of myself. The push-up one, though, that was not for me. My upper body strength was not there. The wall sit, I was really good at. The plank, I was really good at. Believe it or not, I hate planks, but
Oh,
Remember the pacer test?
pacer tests, I made it all the way to the end in high school every year.
I'm not surprised by that.
so did you, right?
Yeah.
I was just like,
You keep track, so.
I have crazy competitiveness in my blood.
Shocker.
Just runs through my blood.
Diving across the line during the elementary school pacer test.
What?
You diving across the finish line.
Yeah, just like literally throwing my body. Kyle, do you remember the pacer test? Did you ever make it like all the way to the end of it? Hurley, what about you?
We just had to run a mile. I don't really know if that's the same thing.
No, the pacers, when you like run to one side of the gym and it goes beep, and then
Yeah,
you run
no.
to the other side beep,
We never had
and it
that.
gets faster. You're Connecticut? Where are you?
Westford, Mass.
What's up with Westford? I thought it was all
I don't know,
Massachusetts.
we're pretty freaking sick, I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. All
Don't come
right.
at me framing him.
Oh, yikes. I know that's framing
yeah, no, we
homies.
just had to run a mile. That was it. And I think we had
did
to
that
do
in
some
high
like,
school.
I feel like running a mile is worse than the pacer.
and then they got a Wii
No,
Fit,
pacer sucks.
and everyone lost their minds.
You can't get a steady pace.
Because remember in the pacer, you could get like two
Two misses.
two misses? You'd like not cross the line, and the gym teacher would be like, or the phys ed teacher would be like,
Yeah. I remember people purposely not crossing the line. They were like, I'm not doing
"Me
this.
too."
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in today, everyone. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this extra special episode with Sir Pickle on it.
Sir Pickle.
Thank you for jumping in. I hope this was like the highlight of your day.
Was definitely.
So much enthusiasm.
I'll bring Duke by later to let you guys pet
Oh,
him.
please do.
I'll pay this time,
All right.
Nick.
Oh.
Send you an invoice.
Yeah, send me an invoice. All right.
Hugs.
Thank you for listening to Eat the Damn Cake. Have an awesome rest of the day. Love you all. Live, laugh, love. Eat the damn cake. Bye.